And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Graveyard Keeper. I'm your host, the RPG guy, and slow and steady might win the race, and we're still working on it. So we're, resting. I didn't want to use any more wine, because I haven't really been checking on it. But we're going to do that now, because enough time has gone by. We should really check to ensure... Whoop, get up there. We should really check to ensure that... we're doing okay on that front. Like I said, we need to turn wine to 3 people. So the sooner we can get that silver star, the better. I didn't bring any peat with me like a jackass. And we didn't get as much grapeseed back, so that's not good. We'll deal with that in a minute. How much seed did we actually get? We got 6 gold stars, so we have enough to do 1 plot. Well, hopefully we'll be able to crush the 2 grape groups and really see what we can muster with that. But I do want to get more grape growing. I think that's all we're going to have room for. So, let's drop this off. Well, that's enough for one right batch right there. So there's our 2 buckets. Like I said, we may have to buy some more high-quality seeds, but if we must, we must. Did I not bring the peat with me? I did bring the peat with me. I was going to say. God damn it. Alright. Peat it up. Ooh. Yeah. Getting some more regular grapes going, but not so much in the high quality. Let's go check it out and see what comes of this. So if we go over here, 100% high quality grapes. It's like we're making a blend. And actually, we may, to be fair, have to do it this way. I have 36, never mind. Yeah, we'll make a 3rd one too, just to be on point here. I'm not going to take both of them with me. Actually, yes, I will. Alright. Let's see if we can finally get a break with this system here. So we get a 50% chance at a silver. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Can we unlock Wine Master? Not really. We'd burn through a lot of stuff just to get to blending. I really need to consider this. Fuck it. We're doing it live, guys. We're going for it. We should produce a silver star. If we don't, we'll have to buy a lot more gold quality grapes. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with in initially having to do that. Okay, so I'm not worried about that element of it. It's just kind of a sucky deal, you know? You have to do all that extra work for very little, you know? You shouldn't have to. Of course I need 1 more iron fucking chisel! There we go. So that's going to be underway in a moment here. We need to dump that. We'll burn through most of that, but actually, no, we won't. Put that up there. We don't need this anymore. Again, we'll burn through that stack. We need to do something with the residual here. Alright, let's make it a new day, just so we have a full health, full endurance bar here, because we're going to really dig into that big time. We're also going to be able to check out wine, which if it's ready, it should be Silver Star, for crying out loud. We can actually give some, I think, if it gives us 20, we're in good shape. If it only gives us, like, I don't know, we'll see what it gives us. Still going? Yeah, still going. Alright. But we'll hopefully be able to get a Silver Star, and it gives us 20. If it gives us 20, we can turn in 3 quests. That's how long we've been waiting to accomplish this task. So, let's try to knock out all these crosses. And we'll send those to the graveyard. And from there, flat out, guys, we're going to start ordering bodies. We could actually start doing it relatively now. But I'd rather wait for the crosses to be done. And transport it over. Nice. Boom. Got her done. And then let's get this underway here, because we're going to need more stone for other stuff. Specifically, the lantern runs. I know, we've been putting that off for a long time. For good reason, too, because it's like, it's lanterns. We haven't used them yet. Why would we need to use them yet? Now, why do we need to use them now? But, to be fair, it's worth doing. But, with that said, it means we can start, and we'll do it after that Sunday. As I had mentioned earlier, I think it'll optimally be a better deal. We will do it then. That's nice and filled up. Oops. And we have no, right at this exact moment, there's not much interest in making these. So I'm wondering, nah, you know what? We'll take one downstairs and see how it plays out. The only reason take that. The only reason I want to do that is because I want to see what it actually turns into. Okay, so that's life extract. Haven't really gotten anything that's not life. Put that in there. Ooh, there's something different. Okay, that's good to know. Put that in there. So we've made a ton of life extract, but not a whole lot else. Put that in there. Until now, because it looks like we're getting something out of this. Hopefully that wine's done. Yeah. Yay! Alright, let's officially rest here. As much as I want to put carrots... Oh, crap. As much as I want to put carrots out, we can turn in 3 freaking quests on the next day. We should really exploit that. To the nth degree. Derpy derp derp derp. Just put this on the alchemy shelf for now. Acceleration life. So we're getting an idea of what we need to break down to get the different chemicals. So again, this is a slow process to learn what we need for alchemy, but I have a feeling once we get all the stuff kind of put together, we can start fiddling with it and figuring it out. So the first dude we want to drop it off, we have 20 of these, so we're gonna double check with his unholiness, and we'll check with the other. With Jerry and I think they only wanted 1 bottle, so let's take a look here at the NPCs. Get a bottle of wine, make 10 Silver Star wines, and then Where is that dude? Trade a bottle of wine for a story. Okay. So yeah, the Inquisitor requires kind of the most. Oh, you know what? Let's go see him. We can go to the inn at any point and turn the other one in, and Jerry is always local. I need to come in here and get all these sticks at some point. I'm not going to do it now because I don't know what I need sticks for at the moment. Here's the wine. Not bad. This will definitely be the best wine they've ever drunk. Soon our cells will be full of witches. So, how's business? So what's on your mind? Think about how you can get more people to come here? One time we were burning old scrolls. Lisa's junk like geometry. One of them was pretty interesting. It said it had everything you need to be happy can be provided by two things. Bread and circuses. Of course, that's only true for pagans. I can't imagine anyone living a happy life without the church and prayer. Still, what could be more entertaining than watching those evil witches burn? Yeah, can't think of anything. Right, so I realized we need to add bread. Not actual bread, of course, but snacks and drinks. You're a man of business. I imagine you could open a stand or something. All the profits will be yours, but what should we sell? Beer, for sure. Beer is good for patriotism and burning stuff. And something with meat. That's a very expensive delicacy in the town. I heard you have a source of cheap meat. But who cares about the little details when we're talking about fighting heretics? Okay, I guess I can make some burgers. So build the tent, fill it with beer and burgers. Yes, burgers. I'll spread the news as soon as your tent is ready. We've got a witch. We'll give them the burning of a lifetime. Great. So, not necessarily hard to make. We just need 15 planks and 5 hemp rope, and we easily can make the nails. We don't need to do this right away, though, because we need beer. And then we also need meat. Strangely enough, we still don't have the means to make money off of our meat. So that's another element. But we can start making burgers to a degree. So it's something we need to consider if we want to knock that out. Now, I'm not in any dramatic hurry to do it, since we need beer brewing. And I don't want to jump to spend all of our points to unlock brewing until I know what these other jackasses need. So that's really my hesitation on that in particular. So first things first, let's go in here. We're going to store the rest of our Silver Star wine as well, in case we need it for something else. Good wine is my friend. Here's a story. Okay, so he'll keep giving us stories for wine. Okay. So if we really want to make like a higher quality whatever, that's one way we can go about doing it. Okay, so that's going to be a story, Silver Star story currency. What we'll use it on? Fuck if I know. For the time being, I just don't have that answer, because it's like, who knows what we'll use it on. Alright, so what do we get here? Chaos Extract. Okay. Good to know. So we need butterflies for that. What else can we work on? Another heart. Lots of hearts. Get rid of these hearts. They're taking up inventory space. But we have 2 chaos extracts, so we'll play around with those eventually. After we animalize them. Let's go give Jerry his frickin' wine so he'll tell us what else we gotta waste our time with. I don't have any sense of taste, but I can still tell it's lacking in alcohol. Yuck, but of course, you have something tougher, don't you? Something like cognac. Cognac? I don't, sorry. But you're about to help your friend go find some, right? Problem is nobody sells it, and I don't know how to make it. How many disappointments can fit in a single minute? But that's okay, just hold on. I'll think of something. Any ideas about the cognac? Oh yes, you need to find and dig out an old keg. You could tell me a bit more. It's the old keepers. We used to drink together all day long. Any landmarks? Dig piles of soil between the village and the lighthouse. Because I can hardly dig with teeth. Okay, after that, I'll tell you something more important. Okay, so... unearth the cognac cakes from a pile of soil between the village and the lighthouse. So we need to start snooping around for that. Which we may as well do now. Like I said, we don't want to really process new bodies till after the day that Donkey has off. Because what's the point, right? And as we process bodies, we can start removing the dirty, nasty ones we don't want to keep. And start cremating them. And we'll have more than enough materials, per se, to do it. Oh, silver nugget. I don't remember seeing those earlier. Okay, we need to keep snooping around. There's one. Guess we found it. Oh, I can't take it. Where's my cognac? Look, it's something metal and big. Holy stars, it can't be the Keeper's archaeological machine. Your friends, the one who buried the cognac? No, before him, as the cool inventor and zombie creator. Believe me, this machine is much more useful than a simple keg of cognac. I'm confused. How many keepers were there? This is a real treasure, dude. It could even help you return home. Dig it up quickly. Keeper stop. Damn, see you at the cellar. Only landowners may dig in the village's land. Moreover, everything in the village land is public property. Property of the public. Listen, what about, sorry, but you're too poor to bribe me. Ah, boy. Talk to Gary about the machine you found. Alright. It's been a while since we've actually moved story along. We may as well. I wonder if there's more of these we can dig up. We'll have to check out this other area over here a little bit more later. There's also areas of the road we have not followed, so it wouldn't hurt to explore that a little bit. Yeah, I don't think we've been able to go up there. Most of this area has been explored, so it's really just that area to the north. Which right now I'm not going to worry about, because there's nothing outright we need to do that requires us to explore right now. So I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Let's see what Jerry... I keep saying Jerry. Gary wants. And like I said, we'll probably start putting in carrots. We'll unearth probably 4 tombs, because that's how much billet we have to burn them all with. Amongst other things. Okay, that gave us life extract as well. What else can we throw in here? Well, of course, it did, because that's what we were supposed to do. Blue jelly. Accelerate. Alright, Jerry, you bastard. You figured it out. Just buy some land and build a tavern. Tavern, why not a 10-story palace? The tavern will be covered, dummy. Dig out the cellar and use the machine. Plus, you could even stand a chance at making some money. Knowledge from the machine and money from the tavern. What's in it for you? Nothing, I don't believe it. Well, maybe this machine will tell us something about me past. Okay, so buy some land from Roderick. Let's go see how much that is. We may as well. Because with all the other shit we gotta buy, this is something I'm not that eager to do. Unless it's like 20 silver. Because even at that point, it's not a big deal. And the other thing we gotta consider too is producing meat. And that's a whole nother element in and of itself. Getting that stamp, which costs 50. Unless we can appeal to the astrologer, which we need to check what he wants us to do again. Get some acid and read the second part of the diary. Get restoration tools. So we need to get the acid, and that's the big one. I'll have to look into that. Alright, let's see here. Roderick. Of course, let's see. Taxes, fees, felicitator services. Jeez, I'm pro. Are you kidding me? That's the law, but I can give you some free advice. Buy the land in the name of a very poor and old villager. You have plenty of benefits at discounts. Someone like Dig. Okay, let's go talk to Dig. So at least we're getting... We want to keep quests going till we get to a stalemate kind of a situation. That's how I look at it. Alright. Deer cake, let me take what... You wouldn't mind if I bought some land in your name, right? Yeah. I need to build a tavern there. Obviously don't mind. Okay. I like how that played out. Okay, we don't need anything from him. Okay, can we buy a piece of land at Dig's name? Of course. Tell me he's in good health and high spirits. Yeah. What about his sanity? Poor old Dig. If only you knew. No matter. The cost of the land is 30 silver. Okay. So 30 silver. We need to get the means in general to make cash. So this is a form of internal debate. How do we get to the realm of expediting us getting cash? And I think a lot of that is we need to get the stamp, which we've still not gotten. Right? We need to make acid somehow, which we haven't really fiddled with much of the alchemy. We're still trying to figure out what gives us what, so to speak. Amongst other things here. Go for it. Oh, it takes 4 of those? Alright. Let's put something in there, for crying out loud. Try 1 beeswax. It's gonna give us something different. Okay. Oh! Acid! Chaos solution and toxic extract. Okay, so we need chaos solution. Okay, we need to figure that out. I want to say that's this machine. Silver powder, okay. Don't need that right now. Hey! Okay, so that's giving us toxic powder, which we have. Let's see what else we can break down. We need a purple one of these. Nope. It's the red one of those. Toxic solution. Slowing solution. Where did that? Health solution. I think we did that already, didn't we? Damn it. There we go. All we need is toxic extract. Okay. Yeah, I gotta wait for that. Let's get back to the graveyard. Let's get back to this town. Let's store all that. Probably should make a few more of those other solutions here. Who knows how much of this we're actually going to need. But at least we figured some of it out. See, it's just a matter of dicking around with it. Let's get that out of there. Need room for our potions. Leave our silver nuggets in here for now because we don't have a secondary use at the moment. I'd feel better if they weren't necessarily on me. Okay, so there's that. What have we not tried to do yet? We're running out of things to do here. To work with. We're still not getting, I think, the thing we need, so... Toxic extract. I think it'd be like for mushrooms or something. Not really there either. Oh, it takes 4 of those. Got so much of that, may as well fuck with it. Toxic goo. I bet you we need 4 of these. Wait, they gave us something different. What the hell? I think it's giving us just random shit. It is. I mean, I don't mind. We need to try to figure this out. We have lots of blood, so it's not like that would hurt me for that. We really need that toxic extract. I get a strong feeling, or toxic goo. If we get 4 of those, we'll have enough to do something with it. How many of those do we have? We have 3. We need like 1 more. Now let's see. Please give me what I need. Ah! Seriously? Let's see. Oh, maybe we need to study it. I think we got it, guys. Let's grab this faith. Getting a lot done. Our church is great. We'll do some more faith knockdowns too. 9, 10, 11, 12. Looks like we got 19 this time. But thanks what we've been getting on average. And we'll process it all. Plus the one we picked up too, so that's 20. We got 22 silver. So again, getting there. What's we gonna do? Oh yeah, study. Ah. Excellent. Actually, we should make the acid and then study it. Yeah. Do the same with the speed potion, I guess, too. Gimme. I should have probably studied that other thing, but oh well. We'll find more ways to get it than that. This thing needs to get studied. Dump a lot of this back in here. Ooh, ran out of room. Oops. Didn't get that in there. So much shit. We're gonna have to move some stuff around. Or make another alchemy shelf. Jesus, that takes 10? Oh boy. Let's do these instead. Armor. Ho ho! Okay, these in here for now. That. Just like that for now. We'll deal with those in a little bit. Alright. Okay. Made a huge freaking dent in a lot of the bullshit that we've been trying to get accomplished here. I'm very proud of ourselves here. The thing is that we have an idea of how to make certain things. We're not quite fully there yet, so just saying that needs to go to the basement. So there is an element of this we still have to address, but we've got a lot of the potions and other things kind of sorted out, so that's good too. Let's hold on to our high quality wine in case we need it for something. And what we need to do is eventually make a trip to town. I'm not that eager to do it at the moment. We need to make a trip to town. And in that moment, when we get there, we'll be able to, in a sense, take care of a few other things. Those things being, you might be going, well, what do you need to take care of in town? Is we need to see if we can sell off the old gear. It's just taking way too much space. And then from there, we need to start working on removing the bad bodies from the cemetery. And we'll do them in probably 4s, give or take. And then we'll start figuring out what's the next tier of dudes we gotta get rid of. I want to make sure we're done over here. The other element, like I said, is since we have a little bit of energy, we'll remove 2 really poor bodies, which is going to be anything under 3. And we're going to start with the 1s and the 0s. So we'll take these 2 bodies out. There's just no way it's going to get better. Out of energy? You know what? We need to be prepared for when the thing comes, so the bodies start coming. Now that we put the thing in, so let's get 4 of these going. Oh, we need 4 permits. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just for now. We're gonna get all this money back to a degree, or we'll not necessarily all the money, but we'll be out. We won't be out nearly as much money once we've prepped all this. I don't care about the quality of a body all that much. Let's take these 2 bodies down below. Now you might say, why are you taking these down below? We're going to remove anything useful on them before we frickin' burn them. So, yeah, why would we not, right? Because we need the materials. And breaking down what we get from them is not a big deal. So yeah, we're going to make a thing of taking pretty much everything that they have to offer. Bones, organs, whatever. And we'll set them aflame. And pretty much make most of the money we lost off of them back. We're going to run into a storage issue with regards to the big organs, so those we might leave behind after a certain juncture. To be fair, once we dissect these, we don't really need anything else from them. How are we doing on inventory? We're doing alright. Give me that heart. Shit, we'll get rid of these two guys. No. There we go. Let's burn them. We'll be done. Alright. We need a rest anyway. So as you may have noticed, it has begun. What we actually can do is produce some billet. How much room do we have? None. We need billet. So we're gonna need lots of billet. So emptying the big organs out of our inventory is gonna be a thing. We need to empty a lot of stuff out of our inventory. And actually, we're so kind of held up on organs. I think we'll skip the organ removals. Go right for the stackable stuff. Let's make billet with the wood that we have, so that way we can get more wood out of the graveyard, and so on and so forth. And we need to burn the rest of our energy anyway before the body arrives. Yeah, we don't want to let the body sit down there too long, so we'll go right now. We'll drop the billet off after we deal with the body. We'll use our extra energy to really kind of do nothing other than recover. We need to deal with his body. So, one of the things we noticed in other, previous episodes we've done is that removing the blood and the fat seems to give benefits to the body in quality. Like so. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, so let's remove the fat. So that's a pretty good body. Let's go bury it. Well, it's still relatively fresh. See what we get. So 3. There's a 5. 5 is acceptable. 4 is probably the minimal threshold we'll allow. 4, give or take, is what I'm thinking in my head. Leave that alone. Alright. Let us rest again. Your body should show up soon, too. Which is good. But right now, what we more importantly need to do is remove more bodies. Don't need the stone on me. Don't need the peat on me either. Alright, so let's go exhume 2 more bodies that are level 0, rank 0, rated 0. And we'll see what we can do to improve it. Because rated 0, they ain't giving us anything, so there's no point in keeping them. Let's do these two guys, because these are 3s, and like I said, for the time being... That's a pretty bad body. So for the time being, my whole essence to this is really just... element to this is really just... If we can get everything to 3 or higher, that would be good. Then we'll see who we need to exhume and replace from there on. Right? So right now, I personally think we only need to remove the 0s through 2s. Those are going to be the ones of immediate interest here. Because I just don't see any kind of long-term benefit to keeping them around. Because the bodies are just garbage as far as quality goes. They won't let me do that. It's a shame. Donkey could drop it, but I can't. Fucking weird. Alright, so we're going to take all the major organs except for the... well, we're going to take all the standard stuff except for the major organs. We should make this go along a lot faster. So we don't really know what kind of use we're going to have for it at the moment, so no point in flipping out over trying to get it, the other stuff. The skin being very useful. The skulls, we don't know what we can do with those yet, so it'll just be good to have a little stockpile of those going. Oh, he doesn't have anything in him anyway. Okay, well that made that easy. Go. And you can see this is kind of a drawn-out process, but it's mostly getting there. So what we can do is grab this wood because we might need to make more billet. Though this wood, we're gonna wait till we run out of billet before we start producing it with other stuff, because we might actually have enough to get the graveyard's overhaul kind of done. So, not too worried about where this is going to lead us to. But every day we go down there, we'll grab a few of these and bring them back with us. Because we may as well work on this. For now, I'm just going to put the hemp in there because it's just really in the way. Drop off this. I don't need to drop the salt off. And again, we're just going to drain the new bodies of their blood and fat. So that stacks. We don't need to worry about replacing that as often. Haven't gotten another body yet, and I know we have carrots, so a little concerned. Grab some more wood. Actually, we can use our energy and rip these trees out. We may also want to look at doing... The prayer stations don't really seem to be giving us any other benefits. So we might go with the flowers and the peat. and make little flower bushes, because like I said, they're not giving us that much. And to be fair, we could put one other wooden prayer station on the other side, just to kind of make it look aesthetically pleasing, versus fooling around with this any further. The other element to this too, which is something worth considering for you guys at home, is you might say, why aren't you just taking the bodies and putting them in new graves? Why are you replacing the old ones? And my stance is rather this, is that it's going to come to that anyway. Even if we fill 10, that's 50. We need a quality rating of 200. So what ultimately I'm doing is I'm getting rid of the hard part first, which is fixing up the graveyard to have at least dudes at level rate 4. Okay, because if we have 20 dudes at 5, right, in the entire graveyard, on both sides, we'll be more than settled, right? And that last dude we brought in wasn't the greatest body, I don't think. I think we've had better. So if we can do even better than that body on average, and get a 6er in there, which we've done a couple of times, or we've done once. Shouldn't get too excited, we've done once. Filling the graveyard is going to be this. You notice the bodies aren't coming that frequently, which is a mild concern. That's the other thing too. There's no bodies coming in. So a part of me is like, oh, maybe we should wait, but the other part of me is like, I think we'll be alright. But we'll see how many bodies we get a week. And this, again, this could just be a long, drawn-out process at the end of the day, too. Which means we need to do other activities, like go in the dungeon. Let me make sure there's carrots down. I'm pretty sure make sure there's enough carrots. There's 10 carrots. Could move all of our carrots down here. I think I'm going to do that. Because it's like right here and it gives us more room up top. Well, we may want to make a plan to go underground and do some dungeoneering. Because like I said, this is taking a while. When the next body comes, we'll put more carrots out. But I have a pretty strong feeling that we may want to start rotating back and forth between the dungeon and here. What am I doing here? Oh, yes. Put that in the thing in the graveyard. We have room. There we go. Here. So that's what I think I'm going to do. We're going to wait for this next body by just doing arbitrary stuff like this. But to be fair, I think we'll burn 2 wood, because I actually think we're good on wood law. Oh, speak of the devil, here comes a body. Grab that body. Take a look at it. Hopefully it's better than the last one. It is. So let's remove the blood. Remove that. So it looks like we're going to get 2 to 3 bodies a week. Look at the quality of that boy. Put him right in the bottom right corner. We'll be done with that quadrant. Look at that. That's a nice little corner there. So yeah, that's the idea of what we're trying to go for. I don't care about the negative numbers and shit like that, to be fair, because we've got our work cut out for us. What we should probably do with the remaining energy and money that we have is just exhume more of these crappy bodies and get them, you know, ready pretty much to go. That way we can start the process of filling in these holes. These gaps, rather. So, like, again, these three are going to come out. This quadrant's pretty good. There's threes in here. We're going to leave the threes because I said we're going to do 0 through 2. So let's easily just go ahead and exhume these losers. For sure. We'll do this quadrant, see how much space we have to do more. We need 3, 4, 5. So we need 5 of these. I know, you're seeing our money just fly out the door. But we'll be good. We'll be good. We may as well use our wine to achieve this too. And these evil bodies especially need to come out big time. Most of these are probably going to be 99% gutted anyway. So let's take these two. Probably isn't going to be much to dissect from these guys, which saves me a lot of trouble. There's nothing on this dude. Perfect. That or he's just that fucking gone. We'll put him up here and get him ready. We'll burn them all at once. Because I'm going to try to exhume 2 more. Where's the other body? There's 2 bodies in here. Again, we're not going to take those organs, so yeah, this one's good to go too. And then we'll exhume the other 2 more. Take these guys over. We'll take the fat and the bone. Again, I know that's a 4. But we're only going to take stuff that's worth it at this point. The new bodies, even the lower tier ones that seem to be coming in, give us something good. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's really the way we should be handling this. This body is nothing of value. 1 more body to exhume, and then we're good about just putting in new ones in their entirety. Let's burn these bad boys. And what we can do is, once we've exhumed and burned the last body or so, we could start making urns. We'll probably make urns with that, and then we'll figure out the last body that needs to be burned and make an urn from that too. We've got 4 urns, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the 5 is probably enough to make 1 more of these things. So we'll probably need to look into that. Check this body out real quick. But like I said, we're on a good course here. All right, let's remove the bone and the fat. Don't need anything else. Wow, that went quick. Get it going. I'm impressed with how much we've actually accomplished with this. We're good on stone, we're good on that. We need some more iron ore, I think. So we'll need to make a trip up north to kind of get our own ore. And we have a zombies producing it, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Grab some grapes. Shoot. Let's figure out how much we need first. The other thing I'm doing right now, too, that's kind of key here, is we need more wine. You can see we're running a little low. That's enough to get us through several dungeons. But we should have enough grapes from all of this to crush this down into our next batch of wine. So I'm not too hyper concerned about how we're going to deal with that. Let's give it that. I don't know how much we have here. So yeah. That'll be a thing. And speak of the devil. Really quick, we need the room. That salt somewhere. Because we're gonna take the blood and the bone. Actually, we didn't need that to do that. Now that I think about it. Or the blood, actually, the fat. So remove the blood. Remove the fat. Nice spotty. For the sake of simplicity, we'll put them up here. There we go. Look at that, we're already back at 81, and we've really only added 2 bodies to this, and it's just going to keep getting higher and higher. So that's, again, a big element of the point of why I'm doing it this way. I mean, I know it seems a little counterintuitive, and eventually we're going to replace the 3s, but I just really want to see how much I can really maximize one side of the area. So anyway, guys, this is a really good place for us to stop for right now. I'd say on the next episode, we will be doing a bit more making wine. Because we may not get a body the next day, we probably will do a dungeon run for 1 level. And see if we can get a little further along in there, because we've been really... I'm guilty of it, guys. I've been putting it off. Primarily because just, you know, what do we got to do? To a degree, right? But with that said, be in good shape for what's coming. Because we're going to be making more, I'm going to make more, have more wine made, we're going to have all these other things going on, and I really kind of just want to finish this day up. So that way we could just, you know, reap the benefits here. The other issue, too, is we're holding onto a lot of excess shit. So we need to sort that out big time. So I'm going to go ahead and sort through all of this, because there's so much shit in our inventory that we got to make room The biggest things being there's no more bodies to burn for the moment, so we can actually now finally deposit this. Do we have any room in here? No. Room in here? Yes. We'll put our ashes in here for now. And then I'm going to empty this out, and get this started. So you guys don't need to wait for me on that. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Studios for more live gaming action. When we come back, underground antics, we might go to and cash in our current, body scrolls and stuff. So we've got a handful of things we can start knocking out. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.